Wow, Dobie, what a dynamite question. I'm impressed that you didn't assume the Fed rate was the same as the rate on mortgages. The real culprit that ties them together, though, is inflation. Mortgage rates increase with inflation, and the Federal Reserve fights inflation by increasing the federal funds rate, which is the rate charged to banks to borrow money from the Fed. This makes it more expensive to borrow money and prompts people to spend less, which decreases inflation in the process. In the long run, yes, the increase of the Fed funds rate should decrease inflation and cause mortgage rates to drop. But that isn't the only thing the Fed does that affects mortgage rates. The Fed also buys and sells mortgages in the mortgage-backed securities market. When they buy mortgages, mortgage-backed securities increase in value and their yields, which rates are based on, decrease. When they sell or stop buying mortgages, the opposite happens and rates will increase. The Fed has been buying mortgage-backed securities for a long time, especially during the pandemic, but it announced in November 2021 it would start a process called tapering, where they reduce the mortgage-backed securities and treasury bonds they hold. This, with inflation, has caused mortgage rates to spike, because if the Fed doesn't buy more mortgages on the open market, the value of the mortgages decreases, which causes the yields to increase, and rates as well. One more thing, even with the increase in rates, before the Great Recession of 2008, there was only 1 month in U.S. history where rates were as low as they are now, June 2003. So historically speaking, we're in a great place, and getting into a fixed rate mortgage effectively puts a cap on your housing expenses. Over the long term, the dollar decreases in value. You've heard how a carton of milk once cost a nickel back in the day. Well, if you look at the time value dollar calculators, a $2,000 housing payment in 2032 would be the equivalent of $1,576 today. So the math still supports buying now versus waiting if you can. Aw, thanks, Dobie. And thank you to the Oregon Dog Rescue for taking such great care of you while you wait for that loving home to adopt you. You are pre-approved in my book. For information on how to adopt Dobie or one of his friends, please visit www.oregondogrescue.org. They also can use donations to help them keep the dogs in their care fed and healthy. If you have any loan questions or wish to get information on getting pre-approved, email me at charlie.smiley@snmc.com. Please like, follow, and share this video. This is Charlie Smiley, your mortgage friend. Thank you for watching.